Hello, painters.
Hello.
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 Welcome to Painting Happy Little Minis. I'm Rick.
I'm Dave.
And this is a show we do here at Game Trade Media every
indeed.
Tuesday and Thursday at this time.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
2 p.m.
It is that time.
Eastern summertime.
Eastern summertime?
And
sometimes at 2, sometimes at
Eastern
2:05.
Daylight Time, whatever it's called.
Is that what it's called now?
I think it's
EDT?
called EDT. And normally it's, well, otherwise it's Eastern Standard Time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knows? Who knows anymore? The world's a-changing.
Who cares?
All right, so this week we are going to be painting some Gale Force 9 Collector's Series Frost Giants.
Nice.
We're doing the Frost Giant Reaver. That's what I'm going to be painting, and you're doing the Ravager. It looks so good. Yeah.
On the spinner?
Yeah, go put yours
Up
on
on-
there.
oh, okay, there we go. There's the Ravager.
Yeah, he's cool. And these are limited to, I believe it's 1,500 models.
I
That's
think
it.
so, yeah.
So yeah, 1,500 of these were made. So that's pretty cool. And the sculpts are really nice. And you actually have to put these together. The models don't come all in one form. You have to put them together.
Yeah, a little bit of assembly.
Yeah.
There was some slight gapping around the wrists here, so I've just slapped in some green stuff putty there. But that's really easy to do and get your little sculpting tool.
The thing about the Ravager there, the hands were too far apart, so I had to run it up the axe and hands underneath some hot water to kind of get it so I could pliable and
to line them up. Okay, yeah, that happens sometimes. It's the tough thing with resin minis is that if they pulled out of the mold just a fraction too early, you can get some bending, and just in general, they have a tendency to shrink at different rates, depending on sort of what the mold temperature in the room is. And
it must have been hot in here yesterday because I put this together yesterday, and it wasn't standing straight up when I got in this morning.
You came in?
He was kind of leaning back. I was like, huh.
Did you spend a bit of time under the lights?
I don't know. It was weird. So I did the same thing.
Oh, yeah. We can put him on the spinner. Okay.
So this is the one I'm doing, yeah.
While you're doing that, I'm going to keep rummaging through here. Apologies for the sound.
Looking for all the paints you want to use?
Yeah, I'm going to start on the skin first. So I'm going to do some light flesh and this blue-green kind of mix.
Okay.
So it's going to be kind of a
nice,
very odd sort of look.
And I'm going to use a darker blue, then highlight it with some Void Shield blue.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Then but I want to say hi to everybody out there. We got Mike Becker, Michael Harris, Jason Bonilla, Chris Cox, and Craig. Everybody's here.
Excellent. We've got over on YouTube, we've got Walter. He's here.
No,
Saying hey, guys.
He's over on the YouTube today.
Yes.
Nice.
Excellent.
Grab one of these nifty little Citadel palette pads.
Excellent.
They were just getting tired of me using comic book backboards.
All right, okay. Fair enough. Yep.
They're like, Rick, come on. You're better than that.
You're better than that, Rick. So speaking of Citadel, did anybody in the chat pay attention to some of the things that I were talking about at Warhammer Fest over the weekend?
I did not. I was in Ocean City.
Oh, okay, cool. Over the last couple of weeks, they've been doing some promo, some pretty nifty promo videos and different bits and pieces for something to do with their paints that they're calling Contrast. Is the name for this. So at Warhammer Fest in the UK over the weekend, they announced the Contrast paints. So it's a new addition to their paint line. And they're sort of, over the last 3 or 4 years, I guess, Duncan Rhodes is the guy who does a lot of their painting videos, the quick tip painting videos and so on. His line has always been like 2 thin coats. Like apply a nice thin coat and then apply a second thin coat to make sure you get sort of a nice smooth finish on your painting.
Okay.
So for this one, they're talking about it as one thick coat.
Oh.
You apply one thick coat of the contrast paint, which is kind of like, from what I can tell, it's like a slightly thicker wash.
Okay.
And apply that over a white prime or like a zenithal prime situation. And it will do the shading and leave or basically give you a better gradation than just straight up using washes over white or that sort of thing. But basically give you a great result a lot more easily.
Nice.
So I'm hoping that we're going to get some of those in the studio soonish.
That would be nice.
It would be very cool. I'm
not saying after Origins, but I'm not saying it either.
You're not saying it either? Cool. I just noticed a little bit. Oh, there we go. But yeah, that would be super cool to get those in and try them out.
All right. So what did you do this weekend? What did you all do this weekend?
Yeah. What did everybody get up to? So you went down to Ocean City, obviously.
Yeah. My daughter had a volleyball tournament, and my son didn't want to go, but he said if I came out there, he would come. And then, so I went and spent the day with him. My daughter participated in her tournament, and I went and watched her later games in the evening.
Cool.
And so I took him to a comic book store that's out that way, and we played D&D there for the first time for him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So was it basically you just sort of dropped in on a session, or you had something?
No, I took all my stuff out there,
and
then they had space to play at.
Cool.
So I just set up and played there. The owner of the store's son, Dom, ended up playing with us.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, it was fun.
That's great. Very nice.
Yeah.
And how did your daughter do in her tournament?
They took second place.
Nice.
In their bracket.
Very cool.
Yeah. It was a huge tournament. They had teams playing at like this place called North Park and at the convention center, and then at the Eastern Shore College, University of Maryland, Eastern Shore.
Oh, wow.
And like 2 other locations were all holding games. And then on Sunday, everybody that basically won went to Eastern Shore Maryland, University of Maryland, Eastern Shore for the finals.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Yeah. And though, we are here in Baltimore area, I was really excited to watch my daughter's team smash a Baltimore team.
Yeah. You say Baltimore area like you live in Baltimore.
I don't.
He doesn't. What did I do over the weekend? I painted some Gene Stealers.
Okay.
Which was cool. So I have 10 Gene Stealers now for my Gene Stealer cult army.
Of how many? How many are going to be in this total army?
Oh, how many Gene Stealers are going to be?
Once you're all said and done with this thing.
I think probably 10 Gene Stealers.
Oh.
But over 100 models in the whole army.
Okay.
I'm just going to get some. Check out that. Awesome blue paint on my finger there.
That is awesome. Nobody's going to ask questions.
Not at all. Saturday, we made the trek down to Northern Virginia to go and see The Who.
Oh.
And it rained.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was
but did it ruin your concert experience? Or?
It was at the Jiffy Lube Live.
Okay.
Which is either you can buy sort of seats undercover or seats out on the lawn.
Yeah.
And, of course, the seats on the lawn are cheaper, and they're cheaper for a reason.
Yeah.
So that when it rains, you have no protection.
Okay.
So we thought we were prepared, but we weren't really prepared for it.
Oh, no.
So, but fortunately, my wife and my sister-in-law were smart enough to ask about upgrading seats.
Okay.
So we upgraded seats to
undercover?
To undercover, and pretty close to the stage as well.
Nice.
we have a tradition of where we usually end up in the back row. Because it's the cheapest seats.
Right.
But yeah, this time we were pretty close,
Nice.
which was neat.
And it was a good show?
It was a good show. Yeah, they did a great job. They had an orchestra with them as well, so
okay,
it was pretty wild.
That's a band I have never seen.
This is my first time seeing them as well. And it also sort of helped me realize that I don't know a lot of Who songs.
Outside of the CSI?
Outside of the CSI theme and Tommy and a couple others.
Okay.
But there were certainly people sitting near us who knew every song. And also where to buy the good booze.
Ah, okay. Mike Becker says the contrast paints look interesting.
Yep.
Byron says hi. Josh says people whining about contrast paints. Well,
people whine about everything.
Jason said that he called me Dave when he met me at Dragon Con.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
It's true, and it was funny. I loved it.
It's good.
Let's see. Jason Benea says Avengers Endgame. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to talk about that, aren't we, a little bit?
We are. I saw that on Sunday. Took my wife to it for Mother's Day.
Ooh.
She asked to. She asked to go.
Yeah?
It wasn't me suggesting
Wasn't a
it.
force upon her?
No.
Situation? That's good. And?
That was great.
Okay.
It was very cool. Really enjoyed it.
Any things that were like, huh? Because you said you had questions.
I do have questions, but I'm not sure if I should talk about them because they might be spoilery.
Well, here's the thing. The directors themselves said the spoiler lift ended last Monday.
Yeah, that's because they'd already seen it, right?
No, because...
Don't you mean they hadn't already seen the movie?
No, that's not why. They wanted it lifted because that same day, last Monday, is when the new Spider-Man trailer dropped. And it spoiled a lot of things, or enough things to...
Like that Spider-Man was back?
Well, no. I think everybody kind of knew that was going to happen.
Right.
But no, other stuff.
I didn't. I thought he was dead.
Perfect.
And I figured the new Spider-Man movie would be like a...
Alternate universe thing?
No, like going back in time.
Oh,
Like a
Far From Home.
prequel kind of thing.
Oh,
Like before he became Spider-Man.
okay.
A Day in the Life of Pete Parker.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Excellent. No, I thought it was great. I thought right from the very beginning, like the first scene was just...
Yeah, well shot. And
Yeah, just perfectly done.
Okay.
But no, I'll save that.
Okay.
I'll save my questions until after the show.
Okay. Dang. Everybody's going to get their hopes up wanting to know what Dave thought, because Dave doesn't usually watch these movies
Sure I do.
in time to...
In a timely fashion.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I finally watched Black Panther. I thought it was awesome. Can we talk about that some more?
Yeah. No spoilers there.
Wakanda forever.
It was a great movie.
It was cool. Yeah. But no, it was great to see that. How you going with yours? Oh, you're going with it. Yours is more of a blue-gray
Yeah.
kind of based
But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to use this blue over it.
Right, yep.
The Void Shield Blue by Army Paint is what I'll be using.
Right.
All right.
That's good.
So so you got into watching The Who and watching some Endgame.
Yep.
Okay.
And the other thing I did was
Paint.
trying to get as much as possible done for the Pledge Manager for Terrain Essentials.
All right.
So that's cool, and that's all done. And it's currently with Backer Kit for review.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully tomorrow we can start sending out the test emails and all that sort of fun.
Okay.
There's so many moving parts to the back of that.
I have no doubt. But speaking of moving parts and Kickstarters, isn't there one about to end here?
There is.
It's by the end of this hour, yeah?
Yeah, at 3 o'clock. The Monster Terrain Kickstarter. We've been talking about that a bit. Oh, they're right behind you there.
Yes, this stuff.
Woohoo! Yeah, we're going to put that on the spinner.
Yeah.
Let's put one.
Yeah, put that one.
Yep. Okay. There we go. So we've mentioned it a few times over the last couple of weeks. We had John Kowalski from Monster Fight Club come in and chat with us and sit down and do some additional painting / repainting on the models, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And over the weekend, the Kickstarter's just really blown up.
It broke 200,000 now, right?
Yeah, they're actually over 210.
Nice.
So, yeah, just really crushing it now. They've got all sorts of very cool add-ons and freebies that come with the different sets and options for the different sets. So you can have like the green, or you can have like an autumnal set, or like a twilight blue set, or a was that the pink set? Yeah, pardon? Pink. Yep, the like cherry blossom pink.
Nice.
Which is really neat.
So if you haven't backed it yet, we would encourage you to, if it's something that you're interested in. Even if it's, I think, you could probably pledge without reward for like $1 on there.
Yep.
And that'll open up their backer kit probably for you when, if you need to wait or whatever.
No, exactly. But definitely very cool. They've got some of the freebies are only available to certain levels. So I think the one they revealed overnight was a cave.
I saw it.
Yeah, so one of the medium rocks, but with an archway through to a cave that you can imagine underneath the rock, and a sort of layer of ivy that you can slide over the top, so you can hide the cave mouth.
Right.
And because it's the same shape as the others, if you're doing that sort of you do like a bait and switch kind of thing with your players. If you're running a D&D campaign, or you got to search out which rock actually has the cave in it. It was really neat. I think that's available to the battle level.
Nice. So I'll be getting that.
Yep. Cool indeed. As well as whoever wins the Gleam campaign.
And whoever that is a woman by the name of Amanda.
Oh, Amanda. Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Announced her yesterday.
Awesome. I missed that. Very cool.
And
congratulations, Amanda.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Oh, Gale Force 9 is doing miniatures? Yes. Gale Force 9 has been doing miniatures for quite a few years now. They have the license to do cool collectors sort of series minis for D&D.
Yeah, and they're going to be doing some stuff for Dune and Aliens, like Aliens and Predator.
The Aliens franchise.
Yeah, the Aliens franchise.
Yep, doing by Frank Herbert, which is cool. Yeah. They've got loads of great stuff. We've painted some of them before, including the Minsk and Boo. Do we do that?
No, Minsk and Boo is. I don't think we have done them.
I thought we did.
Maybe you did.
I thought we did them out of the paint set. It's in the.
Oh, maybe we did. That was a while back.
It was.
That was like last Gen Con time frame.
Yep. Right around there.
Yeah. But we have these ones, and I think we'll give these away next week.
Yeah?
Yeah. Even though I'm a huge fan of Frost Giants.
What, we'll give these painted ones away?
Yep.
Or? Oh, man.
Why, you want to keep yours?
No.
Oh.
Just means I got to put extra effort into it.
What?
Extra effort.
Extra effort.
Extra effort. Exactly.
But right now you can actually win. If you go to our Facebook page and put hashtag Clank Legacy on the post, someone's going to win one of the upper management packs from Clank Legacy.
Oh, cool.
Part of the Acquisitions Incorporated miniature set.
That we painted last week?
Yep.
Awesome. I watched a couple more. I watched some of the live shows yesterday.
Yeah.
From PAX East and PAX West from
Okay.
a couple of years ago. They're very cool.
They do a great job.
There was one that was, I think it was the PAX East. One was, they actually had to go and visit the giants.
Okay.
Had to take an airship up into the mountains.
And they had to communicate with giants.
Yep.
That's a tough day right there. Giants aren't ones to want to see other creatures.
Nope.
Unless it's, for making their bread.
Right.
As they will fee-fi-fo you to death.
I've heard that. So, hey Gary, hey Mike G, hey Kat, good to see you all. Or see that you're here.
Hanging with us?
Exactly.
Hanging with the homies?
Who?
Does D&D help with critical thinking? D&D helps with everything. Social interactions, critical thinking, all sorts of stuff.
Math skills.
Math skills.
Creative
James
writing.
says hello. Hello, James.
Hey, James.
Mike Becker says Endgame was awesome. James says just chilling, watching what you painting today. Gale Force 9 Frost Giants. These are the limited collector series giants. Only 1,500 of them were made. And we'll give them away next week.
So I'm working on the Ravager, which is this one. And Rick's working on the Reaver.
Yes.
So, pretty cool. I'm just spinning around there. There we go. Yeah.
I like your greenish blue look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping that this light flash would have a little bit more pink in it, but it doesn't. So, yeah, mess around with a slightly different tone here. Just introduce that a little bit.
Okay.
See what happens.
We had a fun day of filming here today.
Oh.
Already. We had.
What have we been up to?
Well, today is Tuesday, and in our studios here, we also film Previews World Weekly.
Right.
Which is our weekly comic book show that talks about what's available at your local comic shop this week, and talks about some toys and other collectibles that are available this week at your local comic shops, and some news.
Yeah.
From the comic book industry, and so we filmed that today, which was fun. We've got the retailer summit this weekend. Josh will be there, and Troy from Previous World Weekly will be there.
This is from the comic book retailers for Diamond.
Yep.
Cool.
So they'll be out in Vegas with all the retailers that are going to be going to that, and
nice.
It should be a really, really good event for all them. And then I want to say CMON Expo at the end of the month. I'll be there.
All right.
What's your next show that you are planning to attend?
The next one that I'm at is Historicon.
Okay.
In
PA.
up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So that's middle of July.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Seems very cool. And then.
Ooh, I might go to that. I'm not going to San Diego this year.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Come up for a visit.
Yeah.
The what do we got after that? Oh, shortly after that is Gen Con.
Yes.
Beginning of August. That's going to be crazy.
I concur. Gen Con is going to be a nuts event.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Mike G says, where would I catch the Previews World?
It'd be on Previews World on YouTube or at the Previews World website, previewsworld.com.
Yep. And Kat says, if Dave can finish that mini in 1 hour, wow, I bow down. I feel truly humbled and insanely adequate. Well, don't feel humbled or adequate, or inadequate. Inadequate. Don't feel inadequate. Feel adequate. Kat, my bad. No, don't feel that, because I won't finish this in an hour. It's already taken me 26 minutes to get this far on the skin. I got a bit more to go. But I might spend the last 25 minutes or so doing some washes on the leathers and furs.
Before you actually paint the wall? Paint the leathers and furs?
Yeah, and come back and do like a lot of the detailing on Thursday.
Okay.
I think that'd be the way to go.
I think I'm going to give Gretchen on Thursday something smaller.
Something smaller than this? That's probably a good idea. Yeah. Asking anybody really to paint one of these minis in an hour. It's kind of crazy.
I agree.
Not that we haven't done it before, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like we won't do it again, because we will.
We just got to pick the right victim.
Yeah. And yesterday, Leona did something pretty cool. She didn't know I was going to talk about this, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
So on our Twitch channel, if you go to our channel, I think it's easier to look at it on a computer than on a phone. But if you go below the programming, there's all the things that have like the details of what our shows are and stuff like that. Leona's set up a little store for us.
Oh, wow.
So we have some Game Trade Media swag, but it's Painting Happy Little Minis swag. So you can get a coffee cup with our Painting Happy Little Minis logo on it.
Awesome.
A T-shirt and a drawstring backpack.
Excellent.
Yeah. If anybody would like to go and
buy merch,
get some Painting Happy Little Minis merch.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool. Have you ordered some?
I have not yet. I'm going to wait till payday.
Okay.
Which for me is, the first.
Okay. That's the wonderful thing about being a freelancer.
Mm-hmm.
Is you never know when your payday is going to be.
Is that a wonderful thing?
It could be a wonderful thing or it could be a terrible thing.
Right.
And I always want to be positive.
Yeah.
So let's say it's a wonderful thing.
Okay. Yeah, I usually budget some extra purchase potentials on my first paycheck, which is my military stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Go and check it out.
But I'm definitely going to get the coffee cup, and I think I'm going to get the drawstring. I can't get the T-shirt because they don't actually make them in my size on the store, which is fine.
Right. We'll have to find somebody else who can make them.
Right. But as far as the drawstring backpack thing goes, I want one of those so I can have like a little to-go bag of paints and brushes.
All right.
So I can carry it when I go to one of the paint and takes at a local show or shop here, or if I'm going to go down to if I wanted to take some specific stuff to like Origins or Gen Con.
All right. Cool. That's something you've been saying about Origins is you're going to have a like a Painting Happy Little Minis episode every day.
Every day, yeah.
Cool.
And
have you lined up folks to paint with?
I haven't gotten folks so much as I've gotten people saying, yes, you will have something for you to paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Radio. Are you going to go around and do it at manufacturers' booths, or?
Oh no, it's going to be at our booth.
Okay.
On camera live.
Cool.
Because you've seen our setup, we can't really.
Well, yeah, I wasn't sure if you had some other plans.
Yeah.
I know that you've done things like an episode of Painting Happy Little Minis in the car on the way out to Origins.
Wasn't the smartest thing.
So, The idea that you could be sitting down at somebody else's booth with your phone up there.
Yeah, that's true. It's not too far-fetched.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do that.
It's reasonable to assume that you might have thought that. Yeah?
Yeah, well, I agree.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let's.
Oh, looking at minis? Okay. Sounds like a plan. Oh, cool. Let's painted up some more of the Super Mutant Hounds from Fallout Wasteland Warfare. They look really cool. I just love the coloration that you've got on those, Robert. Looking beautiful. That green in there. A Knight on Horseback.
Nice.
From Chris Gorka. Looks very cool.
He does great
Where's
work.
that from, Chris? Where's the that mini from?
Yeah.
It's a WizKids mini? Cool. Yeah. Excellent. From the Knowles' range. Looks great. Very nice. Tyrion Lannister.
Nice.
Man.
From Simon. Or Come On Games.
Come On Games, yep. Nice work, Michael. It looks very different to where Harry appeared on
the
Sunday night.
Yeah.
One episode left to go. Yep. Sean painted up the Reaper's Rock Troll. That looks cool.
Nice.
That slight sort of purplish tinge in the skin.
In the flesh? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really nice. That purple grey, very nice. Good work. And I think having the pop of green and orange on the belt was good. Josh has been painting up some more Kingdom Death Monster
Killing
stuff.
those.
Pardon?
I said I'm pretty sure this is KDM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's all he's really been posting lately.
Yeah. But no, very cool. Very nice models.
Yeah.
Looking great, Josh. Another Josh, the Adult Ramirez.
That's what is that? Michelle?
Yep. Josh Michelle. Knowles' Marvelous Mini Ramirez. Looks really cool, doesn't it?
Look at that what's that? Is that just a sticker or whatever? The Critical Role sticker?
I think it looks like a vinyl sticker. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Slightly raised edges.
Yeah. Dang.
I bet you it's designed for putting on like the car window, like the back window or something. But he's just used it on his painting table, which is even better. Oh, Enrique. Very nice. Fantastic work on this Venom Crawler.
Is that a GW thing?
Yeah, this is one from the Shadow Spear box.
Okay.
We painted a few weeks ago. But yeah, beautiful work on creating that sort of magma look on the shell in the back, and those the jets of flame coming out from the weapons. I don't know if you can see that through the camera.
I can't.
But they look spectacular. Yeah, it looks really beautiful. Nice work. Oh, Dave Schrump's been painting some Lannister guardsmen.
Nice.
And looks like have you got a whole unit there, Dave? I think so.
It looks like a full unit.
But I'm not sure if it's the lighting or if it's the work that Dave's done with all the metallics, the silvers in particular. Great sort of reflective sort of quality.
Okay.
So if it's non-metallic metal, it's kind of like a sky earth non-metallic metal. So it's a really great sort of shiny metal look. But no, they look great, Dave. Yeah. Good work.
Nathan Finn, is that the same Knight on Horse?
Same Knight on Horseback, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
it's a popular mini right now.
Popular mini, yeah.
All right.
And I can see why. It's super cool. I think I really like the look of that purple. It's more of a reddish purple than I usually use. So it's
it looks
always
good.
like to see how other people do that. It looks great, Nathan. Good job.
Walter with his Mother's Day gift.
Mother's Day gift.
Nice.
How big is that cat, Walter?
That thing looks tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely tiny.
And it looks like, is that like some sort of fabric underneath there?
Well, yeah, it depends on what it's sitting on. Is it sitting on carpet? Is it sitting on a rug? Is it sitting on
the back of a couch? I don't know.
Or a handkerchief? Who knows? But yeah, it looks cool. Very fun. I'm sure your mum loves that. Pardon me.
The matriarch of the Daughters of Cain.
Yep.
It was 4 inches tall.
4 inches. Okay.
4 inches tall. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yep. So from Orville Andrews. So this one is from GW.
Okay.
And yeah, it just looks fantastic. Beautiful job. I think the way the blues and the reds and that sort of bluish green tinge that you've got highlighting the boots just all works really well together. All beautifully framed by the gold. Nicely done. Josh Edwards.
Oh, I love this miniature from Massive Darkness, the Minotaur. Yeah,
the Minotaur miniature.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
I think it's thick too. It's and it's not small. It's about this maybe a little bit smaller than one of the trees here.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a big miniature.
I thought it was like this big. But
no.
Okay, that's great. I love that sort of deep reddish brown for the skin.
Yeah.
Looks very cool.
I'd fight
Nice
that.
job, Josh.
I'd fight it.
You'd fight that?
Yeah, absolutely.
10 out of 10 would fight again.
Yeah.
They have a cave troll.
Nice.
Yep. So this is from the board game.
Okay.
One of the Lord of the Rings board games, I think. But yeah, it looks very cool. I like the way that you've worked in the pale underbelly that they have around to the rocky surface on their back.
Also would fight.
Also would fight. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
This I would not.
You would not fight?
I'm not a fan of lightning.
You would not fight the blue dragon?
No.
This is the first time we've seen this one painted as the blue dragon.
As the blue dragon.
As the blue dragon, yeah. No, nice work, Brody.
Yeah, you did a great job.
I like that you've done on the interior of the membrane on the wings is like a pale sort of tan sort of color, but on the outside it's that pale blue.
Okay.
So it's a very
I see.
like a much more saturated blue.
I can see it. I have to move over here to see the other one. Well, yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah, definitely neat. Looks great. Nice job, Brody. Sebastian Thomas Christensen is painting up a...
looks like a Scooby-Doo villain.
It does look like a Scooby-Doo villain with a big rubber mask.
Yeah.
The jaw is about to shake.
Yeah.
Now, this is an Auric shaman from Age of Sigmar, Warhammer Age of Sigmar.
Okay.
But yeah, nice work there. So he's gone for that purplish skin tone, but with glowing eyes. So that's what giving that green sort of look around the eyes.
Okay.
Looks very cool, Sebastian. Nice job. Craig Starnes is working on a couple of different pieces. Craig has his own spinner, his own Tesla.
What?
Elon Musk Tesla spinner.
Yeah. I thought we were the only ones.
Really?
No.
No. I was going to say this appears to be mass produced.
Yeah. It's technically for like putting Funkos on.
Okay.
Like the clear ones that you can get.
All right.
Like,
Oh,
the
that's why it lights
come
up.
and shines through
right.
it. Yeah.
Okay. I get it. But no, they look good. Oh, sorry. Could you just pop back one for a second, Leona? I got carried away talking about the spinner. Is that a yes or a no?
Yes, I can. I'm sorry.
Not a problem. Cool, thank you. Sorry there, Craig. One of the things I love there is Craig's base. Again, that magma look. When it's done well like this, where you got that bright yellow and the red, much like Enrique's Venom Crawler earlier. Just that bright look, that perfect contrast against the black.
I wonder if that's the original base, though. It almost looked like he just found a cool river rock and painted it.
Painted it? Possibly, yeah. I'm not sure. You'll have to let us know, Craig. But no, it looks great. Okay. Now, onto Michael's models.
I'm not familiar with these.
Well, neither am I. You know, oh, actually, no. Some of them on the left are from Wrath of Kings.
Okay.
Which is an older miniatures game from Common.
Okay.
I'm still going to end up calling them Simon, I think. I feel uncomfortable. Unless it has the apostrophe there, like C apostrophe M-O-N. I'm going to struggle with it. But, yeah, and I'm not sure about the skeletons. I wonder if those skeletons are from Rune Wars.
Oh, that's a good
possibility.
Yeah.
But they look great, Michael. Very nice job. That's the last one here. Oh, Blair Mackey. Liz Sherman lives.
Oh, yeah. So Blair wants to play the Hellboy game with me at Origins, and with others, obviously. We want to try to get a group together to play it.
Nice.
So he's been painting out the miniatures for it.
Excellent. Yeah. Excellent. Good job there, Blair.
He also told us that we need to be painting faster.
Right.
In the chat.
Oh, Blair said we need to be painting faster.
Yeah, because we are painting. He works for Gale Force 9, and we are painting his.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Stuff. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It looks good.
Cool.
Good job. Good job, everybody.
Nice work, everybody.
So if you're new to the chat, new watching our stream, those pictures come from our Facebook group, Painting Happy Little Minis. And
no.
If you aren't a part of that yet, you can join up and post up your photos of works in progress, completions, techniques, ask questions about techniques. If there's something you want to do to a miniature, but it may not fall in your skill set yet. There's a lot of good painters. When I say good, I mean amazing and great painters, as you can tell by those photos in there. And they're very free with their information on how to improve your skill sets.
Yep.
And if you are really amazing as well, share your knowledge so that we can all become better painters.
All grow and learn. Yeah. Exactly.
Carl said that this weekend he worked on his Dance with Death Fighting Dragon mini. It's probably 90% done and then 40% happy with it.
Right. That's a thing. That's totally a thing.
Yeah.
Where you're there's depending on the mini that you're painting and the size of the mini and the type of mini it is, there's a period of time where your minis look terrible.
Okay.
As you're painting them, like you've just got the base coats down, or you're working through, you haven't finalized what some of your color scheme might be, so you're not 100% sure.
Okay.
And it just doesn't look like it. You're imagining it will at the end.
Okay.
And it's super important that you keep pushing through and keep working on it so that you can get it past that terrible stage.
I think that's when I stop.
Yeah.
I just get to that terrible stage. I'm like, I'm good. No.
This looks terrible.
Perfect.
But no, just keep going. Always keep going. Always keep pushing until you get to that. Because there's a fantastic moment, really, when all of a sudden a mini comes together.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's almost there.
Yeah.
I find that usually that happens around the 90-95% kind of.
Okay. And then you're like,
place.
Sweet, I did this, and it looks amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Exactly. But no, I suspect we've all done it. We've all stopped painting a mini at some point.
And just because you're just like, meh.
Yeah. Particularly sometimes there are minis where you spend a lot of time in that horrible phase.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mine would be the big 5-headed dragon I've been trying to finish.
Yeah. Yep. The tough part about that is that it's difficult to get small batches of obvious progress.
Yeah.
It's always, you've got to spend a lot of time to get large batches of not so obvious progress.
Yep.
So it can be a little bit disheartening. But keep going. Always keep going.
Sarah says they pledged. Did you guys see the Star Wars Legion paints? No, not yet.
Nope. Are they coming out from directly from Fantasy Flight, or is it with Army Painter or Vallejo? Or?
Yeah, that's a good question. I haven't looked.
Who's making those?
Seen it. We have to take a peek.
Yeah.
Dave, Mini Painting Studios, Josh asks, Dave, what do you think about Miniature Market buying all of the Dark Age inventory?
I think we don't have enough information yet. We don't know how much all is.
Right.
All could be 17 pallets. All could be 2 boxes. So, yeah, I think we don't know exactly what that all means just yet. This is kind of a tough one because Dark Age is a fantastic game that you know that I really love.
Yeah.
And does anyone haven't really announced what they're doing with it at all. But it'd be really nice to know what they're doing with it.
Yeah.
So everybody can plan for the future. But we've got a really solid base of fans that'll keep it going. It's just a matter of working out which way to best keep it going. But the Dark Age minis are fantastic.
They are.
Beautiful.
That is a fact.
Yep.
Byron says, I'll look for my post and post on GTM if they'll let me. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. Cool.
Mike says, oh, hey, Rick Cam. Hey, everybody, from Robert Malik. Make sure to check out the 5 classes I'm teaching at ReaperCon. I am co-teaching a class with a secret special artist as well. Until we announce, though, no info. Makes sense.
Who was that?
That was Josh.
Josh?
Painting,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Mini Painting Studios, yeah.
Excellent.
James says, I'm very interested in your NMM classes. Is there a way I can do distance learning? Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, merch for GTM.
GTM merch. Cool.
Burgundy.
Nope.
The Monster Train hit 200K. Yeah,
Mike G said, yeah, Rune Wars of the Skeletons.
Okay.
They're on clearance. Cool.
Carl says, I'm just not sure that my happiness is on pace to converge with my doneness on his mini.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's where you get a perfect opportunity to lower your expectations.
Well,
It's a thing. It's a thing as
yeah.
well. It's a thing that you can do.
Did you ever watch In
You're
Living
in
Color?
control. Did I ever watch which?
In Living Color, the comedy sketch show?
I have seen it, yeah.
They used to do a thing on that called Lowered Expectations.
All right.
It was like
Yep.
those video dating.
Lowered expectations.
Yeah.
Yep. I know that one. Yeah.
It's my life.
Oh, so accurate.
You're like,
I'm sorry, Rick.
it's all good. I've accepted it.
One day. Cool. So we have 11 minutes to go in the show, and 11 minutes to go on the Monster Terrain Kickstarter.
It's wild.
Quick, get yourself over there.
Yep. If you haven't pledged, even if it's just $1, so you can get at least into the backer kit when it launches, you can, maybe get some of the terrain at a later date, or, just share it.
Yep. Only share it to people who are going to read it in the next 10 minutes.
Yep.
It's a race.
It is a race. Race to the end.
Yep. Excellent.
Yeah, I can't wait to get it so that I can set it up and use it for D&D with my boy,
Yeah.
with Luke.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stuck now. I have no idea what type of character I would play next time I do any role playing.
Interesting.
I don't know. What do you think I should do?
If I were to guess, I think you would make a great bard.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or a cleric, but never a magic user.
Never a magic user?
No.
Okay. Why's that?
I just don't see you as a magic user.
Okay.
A rogue, maybe?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying I'm either sneaky or I like to get stuck in.
Yes.
Is that a reasonable assessment?
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whereas I like playing rogues and rangers. Oh, yeah, you could be a ranger, too. I could see you as a ranger.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's role-playing. You can be anything you want, so...
What if I don't want to be anything?
Ooh, and that's just scary.
What if I want to cease to exist?
Yes.
That's not what I meant.
That's not a class.
It's not at all what I meant.
I like monks. I like role-playing monks too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's a campaign I would love to actually DM, is an entire monk party.
Right. Would everybody be from the same sort of temple, or
not necessarily?
Okay.
They could all come from different schools.
So it'd be like they all met at a convention, kind of thing,
or
like a monk convention.
Sort of like there's maybe something's going on in the world, and there needs to be someone from each of the different styles, like a Fist of the North Star, the Sword of the Flying Cross,
Okay.
or whatever, different clans or techniques, and then they have to all join forces to go and defeat a major baddie.
Right. Well, that could be cool.
Yeah. Like have a chain master and a drunken master and a,
Dibs on the drunken master.
Yeah, you could absolutely, yeah. But you'd have to actually be drunk when you played them.
Hello. Why do you think I would dibs on it?
All right, we've only got about 8 minutes left. Mike, that's why he could never role-play a wizard, because he's already a wizard of paint.
Ah, wizard of paint. Paint wizard.
Mm-hmm.
MonkCon? Yep.
Well, MonkCon is actually the convention where everybody goes to see all the actors and actresses from the show Monk.
Oh, okay. Radio.
It's a one-day con, and it's actually only 2 hours long.
Right. That's funny.
Even though I really did like that show.
And you've obviously been to MonkCon.
Oh, of course. I'm actually
member?
the biggest fan. Yeah, the president of the fan club.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's good. Learn something new about you every week.
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah, I actually did really like that show. Dang it. Now I feel bad for even picking on it.
Wait, you were picking on it?
Maybe.
I thought you were saying you liked it.
I do like it. But speaking of Endgame, I think that might be a fun thing to post up on Facebook, is because we're talking about D&D.
Right.
And I had a really interesting conversation yesterday with one of our publishers, and they're like, you should ask these questions and then do some video content around it. So I'll ask the question.
Yeah.
What character class do you think all the good guys from the Avengers Endgame would play? Like Captain America. Not what is Captain America as a character, but as Steve Rogers, if you were to play D&D, what do you think he would play?
What would Steve Rogers play?
Yeah, what would Steve Rogers play?
Steve Rogers would play a paladin.
But that's too much like Steve Rogers.
No, but he would play it.
But he would play it.
Dang it.
He would be unable to play anything else.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, because
Not like other people could be creative. Steve?
no. Lacks creativity.
I don't think it's not that he lacks creativity, but I'm not sure that he'd see a point.
Okay, see, it's doing it again.
Right. Yeah.
He would have to play.
He would have to play a paladin
Mm.
because nothing else would seem right.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad we're in agreement on that, Leona.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Thanks, James. James says these are looking great. Rick should write a comic book.
Funny you should mention that.
Sarah says, don't laugh at clerics, my favorite class. I don't laugh at clerics. I actually, I like playing them as well. Every party needs a Band-Aid, and sometimes I don't mind being that Band-Aid.
Being the one who provides it.
Yep. But I usually play a cleric of a deity that requires, like, oh, I'd really like to heal you, but the coffers are a little low at the temple, so think you can help a brother out.
I'm not sure I'd want to have you in my party in that case.
Really? You don't think a 10 gold piece or a 10 silver piece or a 10 copper tithing for the blessings of Tamora are worth it?
I'm not sure. I'd have to think a little bit more about it.
As you're bleeding out, great.
Yeah, sure. I would be negotiating.
And that would
I'd be forced
perfect.
into a situation where it'd be like, so these beans that I've been cooking over this campfire, are you ready for these? And you'd be like, yeah, give me some. You're like, that's the pantry's running a little low.
Yeah, and that would be a fun interaction. I'd be all about that. That'd be hilarious.
I would certainly be quid pro quo. And then somebody else would walk up and say, hey, can I have some of those beans? Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
I'm only charging the cleric.
I think my cleric, if I played a cleric like that, he would appreciate your play.
Right. Excellent. Oh, can you see our minis? Nobody wants to see our minis.
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay, in a second.
We're
In a
there.
second.
Well, I'm there.
Well, okay,
For now,
you got
for
Rick's
today.
now.
I'm there for today.
Go for it, Rick. He does have a bit of a lean.
Yeah. It's like a female frost giant said, I love you, and he kind of goes, whoa, swerve.
Right? I wasn't expecting that. Or it might be that my guy's here and he's just swung his axe and he's just let back out of the...
Whoa, get out of my way. Byron says Hulk would be a half-orc rogue. Thor, barbarian, berserker. Again, do you think, maybe that's the case. Thor would also be so inclined to be how he is because of his personality.
Yeah.
Steve Rogers, Paladin, Black Widow, half-orc barbarian, Hawkeye, bard, Hulk, no character, just Doritos. Jay says, paint safe, everyone. Have a great day. I'll see everyone on Thursday.
Yes.
Thursday.
There we go.
Absolutely. There's mine. And
Yeah.
yours looks so good.
Yeah. It's in that middle stage.
Okay.
Yeah. I think with the because the blue green in the base for the skin is really saturated.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure that all of the rest of the colors around it sort of dull it down a little bit.
Okay, makes sense.
So I think it's going to be fun to try that.
Nice.
Excellent. Okay.
Where are we at?
We are at 2:59.
All right, so that brings us
2:59.
to the end of today's episode. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who joined us today, and thanks for those that shared. We appreciate that.
Yep.
And everybody that comments is awesome. Keeps us busy.
Good job, people.
Yeah.
Good job.
And again, one last time, if you have not gone to the Painting Happy Little Minis group and joined up, please do so. And also check out our Twitch channel after the program here and look at the merch.
Check out the merch.
Yeah.
Merch, go on.
We have
buy
merch now. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
And we'll be adding more stuff there. Leona had a great idea of we do like one special item a month.
Okay.
And then once it's done for the month, we won't put it up again.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be like limited stuff.
Cool.
We're gonna probably powwow and come together on what the first one. June will probably be the first month we do something like that.
Okay. Sounds good.
So check out the Twitch channel for merch. And yeah,
I think that's it.
that's it. What?
Acquisitions Incorporated giveaway.
Oh yes.
Mention that again.
Yep. So on Thursday we will announce a winner, but you have to go onto the Facebook page and check out the
Pinned post.
the pin post for the Clank Legacy Acquisitions Incorporated Upper Management Pack by Renegade Game Studios and Direwolf Digital.
Direwolf Digital. Nice
So,
one.
Yeah, so you can. We painted these last week. Those of you that watched, and you'll be able to win those painted miniatures. So we'll announce the winner on Thursday.
Yep.
So
Which would be
check
fantastic.
that out.
So that's
And-
in the pin post on the Game Trade Media page and Painting Happy Little Minis
It
page.
is not on the painting. I'll post it. I'll share the post into the group.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. So on that note, I'm Rick,
I'm Dave.
and we'll see you at the game store.
watching Painting Happy Little Minis. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new content.